No. Just come on.
It's a great.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's cutting your head off. There. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's nope. This right there. That's the ooh. That's the. That's not it. That's it. Oh my. Okay. Stay still. We're going. Welcome back. It's been another year. Ugh. I moved. So I don't live where I'm the only person I would want to put on camera anymore.
Yeah.
This is my roommate.
Hi, I'm Sam.
You're not gonna introduce with you? No, you're not gonna use your gamer tag.
I don't want to.
No. Okay. Fine. I am Matt Dr. Walsh, and I played video games this year. I played 45 games. I counted. That counted towards my list if I spent enough time to put them on. I ended up having 20 games that I ran credits on, and I had 18 contenders for the list. 17 of those were games that I rolled credits on. The only one that I didn't roll credits on was Mario Kart World. I think I played enough of that game to be able to rank it.
Doesn't that just like roll credits after?
You win every cup.
Yeah.
Like there's like 5 cups.
Credits after every cup.
No, not after every cup. You win every cup and then it'll roll credits.
Okay. It used to be like I think on the DS version.
Oh my gosh, credits every single time.
It might have only been for like the special cup and the lightning cup.
Oh, maybe. Were those like the last cups?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the ones on the right.
Maybe. On the right. I also I don't know how to read that number. I did 1 DLC. And just the nature of how things are set up, I'm including the DLC in with the game that it was DLC for.
Which game?
We'll get there. We'll get there. So, the games on this list that were new that didn't make the top 10, I'll just list them off. They were Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, Super Mario RPG for the Switch, the Lancaster Link Entity Exam, and Crisis at the Call Center. There is no game Jam Edition. Honey Pop. Oh gosh, I was not gonna say that. I played Honey Pop. It was free.
The ace person plays Honey Pop. What?
Good old Galaxy gave it away for free. And I was like, that's a free game. It was funny watching the stream, like Markiplier and Lukagen play it.
The ace gamer plays
Anyway.
any game.
So there's an interesting, for all of the stats people, there's an interesting situation where I rolled credits on 1 game twice this year. And one of them counts as one of the new experiences where it's a contender to be in the top 10 list. But it was the second time that I rolled credits. Because this game was Luigi's Mansion. So the first time I beat it was just like when I beat it when I was a kid. But as Luigi's Mansion fans know, the PAL version comes with the Hidden Mansion is actually different.
And it's like DLC.
It's not DLC. The Hidden Mansion is the New Game Plus in Luigi's Mansion.
PAL version?
PAL version is I'm not sure what PAL stands for, but it's like the version that they get in Europe.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's got like that's the version that I would play. Like I ended up playing it in French as well. So the PAL version, the Hidden Mansion's New Game Plus. So you play through the base game, which I did a lot as a kid, several times as a grown man, on my actual physical disc. And then it came out on NSO on Halloween, so of course I played it. And the PAL version, the Hidden Mansion, is actually different. So in the American version, the Hidden Mansion is just the first game. The only difference is ghosts do more damage and you do more damage with the vacuum. I don't think there are other differences. I could be wrong. Those are the two main ones.
Yeah.
The PAL version, the random ghosts that show up, like the non-portrait ghosts, are different. They're harder. There's a lot more of them. And the mansion is actually mirrored.
Okay. That's cool.
It's very cool. So I hadn't actually done that before. So Luigi's Mansion New Game Plus, PAL version, is technically on this list of a game that I've not beaten before.
It's just like Dark Souls.
That I rolled credits on. Does Dark Souls flip itself?
No.
Oh.
But it has a New Game Plus.
Yes. Dark Souls has a New Game Plus. Twilight Princess flips the map and has a New Game Plus if you go from GameCube to Wii.
Nice.
And then Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World, unsurprising to everyone here, did not make my top 10 games.
Wasn't it like super epic?
It was fine. I had a drink and drove around the world with Micah. I made the youth group kids race each other so I could unlock some characters.
Yeah,
but like, you don't get Cataquack or Pianta out the gate. So like, how is it ever going to be my favorite?
What did you just call me?
Cataquack. Cataquacks. They're the little ducks from Super Mario Sunshine. They're like a circle. They've got a bill. They quack, 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 and then launch you into the air. They're Cataquacks.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't know that by name. Sorry.
They're Cataquacks.
Cataquack.
They're Cataquacks.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Like the little goobers with
Yes.
2 legs.
They could be from Kirby.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of look like Kirby. Kirby bad guys. Are there, before I get into my top 10, do you want to talk about any of those games? Or do you want to talk about any games that you've played this year?
I feel like new games that I've played this year, I really only have maybe like at least one. And that's Nubby's Number Factory. It's this game where you get like this little like blue circle with a face on it, and then you chuck it down at these numbers. It's like pachinko pretty much. And then
Is it 2D?
yeah.
Okay.
And then when Nubby hits
Nubby is the name of the blue thing with the face.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like a number factory, so you're trying to
Make numbers.
produce the highest number,
Oh, okay.
right?
Okay.
Or like the number that lets you get to the next round, pretty much.
Oh, I need to charge my phone.
Keep
Keep vamping. I'm getting a charger.
But it was only like, I think it was $5 at the beginning of this year when I got it, and it was pretty good. Lots of playtime.
Is there like a twist? Or is it just like...
I mean, it has like cool, like, you know, I would say like early 90s style graphics, maybe? Like the old internet games, kind of.
Early 90s is Doom.
Okay, fine. Early 2000s. Sorry. I also wasn't, you know, I was born in the early 2000s, so I barely know anything.
Is it like 3D?
Some bits are 3D, some bits are 2D. So, like, Nubby is 3D. And, like, the background is 3D. But I think the numbers might be 2D.
So it was made in like a
foreground.
2D environment or a 3D environment?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
And then the numbers are just like JPEGs?
Yeah, they're just like little dots.
JPEG textures?
Yeah. It's like pachinko.
Right.
But it's also a roguelike, because what game isn't, you know?
Luigi's Mansion.
And you get
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls. I mean, okay. You can, yeah, I guess it's not, but there's variety in weapons.
Yes, there is that similarity. That's true. That's true.
I think I've played maybe 4 or 5 other games this year that weren't like new. One of them was Team Fortress 2. It's a shooter game. You probably know about it. Like,
You hit people with a frying pan.
yeah.
You specifically.
I love to.
You played Demo Pan?
Yeah, this is what we call it. You equip the running shoes that give you extra HP and make you go fast. And then you get like this shield that gives you a charge. So you just charge at people with your melee weapon, which is a frying pan, and just smack them until they die while they're shooting at you with miniguns and stuff.
It's very funny.
It's super funny, especially if you can like get kills that way. Like if you can actually get kills that way, then it's pretty funny. So
I think generally your goal when you're playing that is to not be the worst.
yeah, or to have a positive KD.
Yeah, have a positive KD.
Yeah. Other than that, I played Binding of Isaac. I love that game.
It wasn't this year that you finally 100%ed it.
No.
No, that was last year?
Yeah, I think so. Or that might have been Gungeon.
You 100%ed Gungeon?
Yeah.
What does that entail? Like getting to the gun that shoots time with all the characters?
Yeah, you do it with all the characters, and then there's like a couple secret characters that you have to unlock.
They're secret characters?
Yeah, do you know the gunslinger?
No.
You don't have the gunslinger? Okay, I will say he's kind of hard to unlock. But...
Well, sure. I mean, I've only gotten to like the 2nd level.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually
Okay.
beaten the 2nd level yet.
But yeah, you do that, and then there's a couple other like random achievements. Like you have to kill a bunch of enemies with mine carts or something like that, which is like, yeah, like you have to like go out of your way to do.
Oh, there's like Steam achievements.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Switch famously does not have achievements.
Yeah. I guess if they're not like in-game achievements.
Right.
Then, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. But yeah, so Isaac, they have Repentance Plus now, which is, I think it's in beta still.
I think that's what Luther wrote his 95 Theses about.
Yeah, probably Repentance.
Repentance Plus. The upgraded pack.
The upgraded. Yeah, famously, when Martin Luther detested the Catholic Church, he came out with a DLC afterwards.
Right. No, it's the Catholic Church who came out with the Repentance Plus DLC.
Which was basically just go kill Martin Luther.
Let's prove here. Yeah.
But yeah, so technically I'm not like 100% in Isaac anymore. I'm like 99.9. Because they added like, I think one of the achievements is like a co-op achievement or something.
Come
and I'm like,
on.
I never played co-op in that game.
Oh no. Am I
So-
going to have to get good at Isaac to help you with
Maybe.
your co-op achievements?
Maybe.
I could be into that.
I like Isaac though. Isaac is fun.
That would probably be a friendship tester for sure.
And it's one of those games where like every time you play it, it's different. You know, like every run is different.
I mean, that's the point of roguelites.
Yeah. And then I think the last game that I was thinking about, there might be 2 more. Balatro.
Oh, sure, of course.
Most people know Balatro because
Yeah.
it's like roguelike card game, deck builder, yay. Didn't you said that you played it, right?
I've not played it.
No?
I have it on my PlayStation. It was
Okay.
one of the monthly games.
Yeah, like PlayStation
Mm-hmm.
games. Okay. Yeah, I think it's fun. It's also like it's a roguelike deck builder. So
Calling it a deck builder, because I don't like deck builders, but like just referring to it like that is
Well, 'cause
like enough for me to be like, no, I don't want to do
I
it.
mean, it is
Like
but it
Slay the
isn't.
Spire, I have no interest in Slay the Spire because I generally don't like deck builders.
I haven't played enough Slay the Spire to know.
It is a deck builder. Like,
Yeah.
and it's a legit like collect cards that were made for Slay the Spire. Like, so you go, you get random cards, you build your deck as you're going through and try and go through all the rooms with your cards.
Okay.
Which
Is it like a normal deck of cards? or-
they're made for the game, right? So they're like, this
Okay.
is your.
So
I really don't know, but they're not. It's not poker, right? Because Balatro is poker.
Is it similar to?
Howl,
No, not Howl.
because yes,
It was another deck builder from a bit ago.
Dominion, because also yes. They're going if this ever gets traction, there's going to be card game
Was it
fanboys who are going to
Inscription?
flame me. Inscription?
Is that the
That's
one?
a typing game.
No. It's the one where you're like trapped in this old dude's house and he forces you to play a board game. And it's a deck builder and you're trying to get
I have
through
no idea what
and
you're
learn
talking
things
about.
about his house so that you can escape his house.
Blueprints.
No.
No idea.
Maybe.
I have no
Yeah.
idea. We're filming a video.
Yeah.
We're filming a video. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
That's Hugin too, though. If you know which one. It
Yeah,
is.
leave it in the comments,
comments
after you
right
like
now.
and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Let's go.
Let's go.
Ring that bell.
Oh yeah. Oh, I wonder if I've got enough subbies for bell notifications.
Well, I mean, any of your subs could put on the bell notification right now.
I guess
if they
that's
wanted
it's not like Twitch where
to
you
get
have to
notified.
be popular enough to have all the little perks.
Yeah, and it's not like a monthly paid subscription. So.
Although, oh no, there's no way I've got memberships unlocked.
Yeah, I think if you wanted to do that, you would have to do like Patreon or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm also just not making money from
Yeah.
these. They're,
They're
I would
for
have to
fun.
like get a tripod so that I don't knock my phone over in the first
Yeah.
5 minutes.
I know.
And
I
actually
wish that
edit
there was
these.
something to just hold up phones in this position because I'm like,
They make tripods. They make phone tripods.
yeah, but or like the pop socket, whatever they call that,
Mhm.
that you can put on the back. Yeah, and then the only other game that I've played this year, I think, unless if I played them with you, I played Toy Story 2 for the first time ever. with
I
you.
didn't roll credits on it, so it's not on the list.
Yeah, but we basically rolled credits.
No.
I mean, shit.
There's
How
so
much-
much more to. You didn't even get
There's
to a
so
proper
much-
boss
yeah,
fight.
But like, yes, I did.
No,
totally.
that was a mini boss.
Really.
There's levels where the whole
What?
level is a fight.
Oh my god.
The first boss fight is a plane.
Yeah, but that game was ass. So I basically rolled credits,
You
honestly.
did not.
In spirit.
Not even
In
close.
spirit.
We've got to get to my goal. I played that game on my PC as a child before the internet existed, and you would go and do your thing on your computer and then get off the computer and touch grass instead of keeping your computer in your pocket. So nice.
You can just throw away your phone if you want.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to record the content for the
But-
lovely people.
But who needs content when friendship?
Yes, you're correct. You're correct. And I eventually got to a level in Toy Story 2
Mhm.
where it was I remember it being. It wasn't a construction site. But it was like concrete.
Backyard? What?
No. It wasn't a backyard. It was after the backyard. We got to the backyard. It was after the backyard. After the backyard is the boss fight with the plane, and then after that is the construction site, and then after it was the level after that.
I don't remember.
And the boss in that level is a top. And I remember it being stormy, and you fight the top on a rooftop, and it was like legit, like it felt big and imposing to little kids.
Okay, so it doesn't follow the story of Toy Story at all.
It's them like going through the city to try and get to Woody. Right, so they leave the house. Right, because first they're in Andy's house.
It doesn't follow the movie at all, right?
I mean, did you watch the cutscenes? Because the cutscenes were the low res from the movie. Right, and so it's like the first thing. So they're in the house because they start in the house, and then they're like, okay, we did the house. And then you go into the backyard because they use Slinky to jump off into the backyard. And then they go to the next place outside the backyard, which would be a construction zone, I guess. And then after that, they do the next part, which is this weird place with the rooftop. And I don't know what's after that, because I was a dumb little kid and couldn't get past that level.
The construction site.
I think it might be referencing where they got the traffic cones that they used to cross the street, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe. Don't they also go to the pizza place, or is that in the first one?
That's the first one, Pizza Planet.
Yeah. I also haven't seen any of the Toy Stories since I was like 6.
Gosh.
So I'm sorry, I'm uncultured.
So that means you haven't seen Toy Story 3.
No, I've seen Toy Story 3. I don't think I've seen the 4th one though.
I've not either. I don't care to.
Is it bad or something?
No, it's just like, come on.
Did they make a game with it? Toy Story 4, the game?
Toy Story 4 came out after the licensed shovelware was really a thing. So, I mean, it might exist. There might be a Wii version of it.
I love licensed shovelware though.
Yeah.
Those are the fun games. The fun
You literally
games.
called Toy Story 2 a piece of ass.
Yeah. You made a piece of ass with your trash, Isaac. I love that video. Edmund McMillan, you little shit.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't?
I've seen the video, but I don't know who Edmund McMillan is.
That's the creator of Isaac.
Oh.
Yeah.
Doesn't he call it you ass of peace?
You ass of peace. I am become back my money. It was there was like a YouTube video that Edmund posted, and he like narrated it, and it was one of the reviews on Steam of Isaac. Which is why I love it, because someone got so pissed off that they just did not.
Just lost.
They lost it.
That's really funny.
But I love to quote that because it's like,
yeah,
I am become back my money is a great line.
It.
The only other game that I played this year was Dome Keeper.
Dome Keeper.
I think I've told you about it.
Keeper
it's
of
like
the Dome.
You compared it to Minecraft because I said you go down in the dome and you mine things. And you're like, oh,
right.
So it's like
it's like Minecraft.
Do you mine blocks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you mine blocks. It's Minecraft.
No, it's not Minecraft though.
Yeah, I believe you.
You like go mine things and you pick them up and you take them to the top of the dome and you like buy things to defend your dome or upgrade your drill, right?
So it's a game about digging a hole.
Yeah, and it kind of reminded me of.
There was actually a game that came out this year that was a game about digging.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That one, I also saw that one.
Okay.
But this one's like, it's 2D, right? It's like pixel art. And it's kind of just like an efficiency game, right? Like you're trying to be super efficient.
Right. Like oxygen not included.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About how you like mine and then take the things up, and there's like waves between the enemies and stuff that you're defending your dome against, right? So, yeah.
It seems smart.
I think that's it. Maybe like Elden Ring. I probably played a little bit of Elden Ring earlier this year.
Sure.
I don't.
Yeah, like Night Rain. Did you play any Night Rain?
No, I don't have that.
Okay.
I don't even have Shadow of the Erdtree yet,
Oh,
but I heard that was really good DLC. So
I mean, it was nominated for Game of the Year.
yeah. So should probably get on that. I gotta start fucking playing Dark Souls, Elden Ring again.
Are you happy that you now have a machine in your house that can play Bloodborne?
I already did.
Oh.
I have a PS4.
Oh.
That's the only that's honestly one of the only reasons why I have a PS4.
Yeah.
It's like that and Shadow of the Colossus.
Right.
And used to be Last of Us was an exclusive, but I think they ported it to
Right,
PC.
yeah, it's on PC now. So's Ragnarok. Well, and
Ragnarok.
Dad of Boy. Yeah, and the Horizons, and Spider-Man.
Yeah. Bloodborne PC win.
Are you excited to have a machine in your house that can play the Demon Souls remake?
Yes. That one's good. Because I'm a little pirate, and I like to put old games on my computer, and I tried to play the like there was a PS3 emulator, but
It was a PS3. Was it Demon Souls was a PS3?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it like most of the emulators past like the PS2 are not very good.
They're pretty rough.
They are pretty rough because they're just getting to being able to do that, you know, because someone figured out how to build a PS3 basically on
Right.
Windows.
Right.
But yeah, I've also heard Demon Souls is like not like the other ones, and I don't know in which way.
Yeah, it just seems even more convoluted.
Okay, it's more convoluted.
Right.
How do
Yes.
how do you make it more convoluted though? Like Dark Souls is already pretty convoluted.
Right.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
like the lore is literally just
Well, but like actually like playing through the game. Like playing through
it
Demon
is-
Souls
okay. Yeah.
is like how to actually progress and beat bosses. Because there are some bosses where it's like you talk to this person but not this person, and then you don't go into the main boss room where the game leads you. You actually have to go around and do this, talk to this person, and then that triggers the ultra secret boss fight. And doing the ultra secret boss fight is actually the way forward type stuff.
There are some things like that in Dark Souls, but it's normally like for quest lines.
Sure.
Like you'll have to beat certain bosses for quest lines, and if you
Mhm.
don't do it for a specific person, then they're like gone forever until you start a new game.
Yeah.
So,
That I'm basically just gonna have to, because I normally try and play games blind. I'm not gonna be able to do that with.
I mean, I kind of like when I first got into Dark Souls, I did Dark Souls 3, and you kind of,
Which is like the best one.
I don't know, that's debatable. I like it
I think
the
it's
best.
yeah. It's
Dark
I
Souls
mean yeah,
1
it's
and
debatable.
Dark Souls 3 are like
Right.
top contenders. But I would say like your first playthrough can probably be blind, and if you like really,
But that's the thing. Your first playthrough.
yeah.
And there's Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Dark
Yeah.
Souls 2, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro,
Sekiro, Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, and there's also DLC for 3.
There's DLC for 3
DLC for
and
Bloodborne.
for
And for 2.
2.
And
I think 1 had
Elden Ring is
DLC.
already disgustingly huge.
Elden Ring is huge. That's why I haven't beat it yet.
Like,
I think I'm like 3/4 of the way through.
I've put so many hours into Elden Ring. And, like, I beat 1 full health bar boss.
Just 1?
And they were, like, a weird hidden mini boss. They weren't even, like, a story.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you beat the pony guy?
No, it was not the pony guy.
Did you beat the dragon?
No, not a dragon.
Did
It
you-
was the weird wind-up cat in the cave.
Oh.
Yeah.
The stone cat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. There's
And I made it to the,
like,
to the ladies guy.
there's like 90 more of those cats and about 90 more of those caves that you
Sure.
found them in.
Yeah, I believe that.
So
Yeah. Yeah,
they
that makes
kind of
sense.
started copy pasting on their caves a little
Yeah.
bit. But I mean, that's okay. Like they wanted to put
Yes.
stuff in every place, so I would rather them do that than just have it be empty.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and I mean, there can be lore that there's some crazy person who wants to put wind-up cats in caves all over the place.
I don't actually know the lore of those.
I mean,
fucking, I can't remember either of their names. The creator of Elden Ring
Miyazaki.
went to the creator of
George R.R. Martin.
George R.R. Martin, that guy. He went to
Miyazaki
that
and
guy
George R.R. Martin.
to make the lore. And I don't, like, you can kind of tell which parts are who. Miyazaki is anyone with feet, and George R.R. Martin is just all the dragons.
Oh.
If you want dragons, that's George had his hand in that.
Interesting.
And if there's a lady with bare feet, it was probably Miyazaki. People think that he has a foot fetish. I don't know if he actually does, but I think it's funny. People can just be raw dogging their feet sometimes, though. He'd just be drawing them that way a lot, you know. He also, I mean, he made like one of the best rhythm games ever, though.
Yeah, you keep bringing this up.
Sekiro is, I mean, it's great. It's a rhythm, it totally is. Sekiro is totally a rhythm game.
If I go and I start hitting the button to the rhythm,
No.
and it ends up not working, I'm gonna be upset, because that's how rhythm games work.
It's a rhythm that you don't hear.
Nope, that's
It's a-
not a rhythm game.
It's a rhythm that you
That's
have to
not a rhythm
learn.
game. That's because the music is the part of it.
Okay, fine. The best dancing game I've ever played.
Dancing is done to music,
There is music in it.
but you don't do the dancing
So
in
when-
rhythm with the music.
So, yes, you do, though, because when when the music amps up, you know he's about to slash your face. Because it goes, and then, you know what I'm talking about?
No, I've not played Sekiro.
Like, every Souls game has that, though.
I have not played enough Elden Ring for it to stick.
Okay.
That's a lot of games to play.
It's just whenever, the people singing in the Elden Ring or Dark Souls games start singing super loud and fast.
Oh, in my head, that's when you know you're host.
Yeah.
Oh, there was the girl in the library with all the people who were giving her their soul energy stuff
Huh?
in Elden Ring.
The girl in the library?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah. They're all the people are in a circle around her, and you have to kill them, and then you have to kill her, and then there's a a second form where she takes you out of the library and it's like a brain palace with water.
Oh, I know who
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
You beat that boss?
No, I didn't beat
Oh.
that boss.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I
that's
like watched one of my friends fight
Okay,
that
I
boss.
was about to say, like, I think that's like, it's not. You can go to that part pretty early, but it's like past the beginning area, for sure. Like you can either go to that area where she's at, or you can go into the poison swamp.
I went to fight ladies. Right?
Which
you know what I'm
one?
talking about with the big
There's-
stick? No, it's the guy who says ladies' foolish ambitions to rest.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I sent you the joke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think so.
You need ladies. Oh, because I'm maidenless? No. Ladies' foolish ambitions to rest.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that guy usually he's the guy that weeds people out.
He's the first boss.
Yeah.
And so I left and then went to a place with a lot of wolves.
He ain't no Ludex Gundyr though. You know what I'm talking about?
The game Deer Simulator, where the gun has a deer. Ludex Gun Deer. I don't know what Ludex is, but I've not played Deer Simulator.
Isn't that the one where like the deer move by like somersaulting forwards? I love that. It's great.
I've not played that either.
I just saw it. I think I saw that from like a Game Grumps compilation.
I think I got it
they
from
booted
Captain
it up.
Astronaut.
And they like Aaron starts moving, and you just see it go, and they're both like, "Whoa!" It's great.
It's pretty good.
Like honestly, yeah.
I
If
Don't-
sorry,
if you what?
if I was making a game in Unity, I think I would try and do something like that,
Yeah, that would be pretty fun.
or like make a plane fly by flapping its wings or something like that.
That's yeah. Ugh. That I don't think next year is the year that I do all the FromSoft games.
Mm.
Like, and I mean, it's definitely not. We're getting a Rhythm Heaven, so
Also, some of those like take forever.
exactly. And then it's like, oh, your first playthrough. Excuse me.
Mhm.
So I'm supposed to spend 2
I think,
forevers
like-
on this game?
Well, it depends on how much of it you want. If you like go through it and you're like, I hate this.
I don't think I'll hate it.
Why am I
Like,
a
I think
masochist
I
playing
don't.
Dark Souls right now?
I think I dumped 40 hours into Elden Ring.
Okay.
And I mean, and it was first FromSoft, right? So it's like,
Mhm.
oh yeah, of course you wouldn't get too far.
Yeah. That's why I think you should do something like the Dark Souls though, because Elden Ring you can go like 40 hours, you know, wandering around a field without actually making like storyline
Right.
progress.
But I mean, it's an open world game.
Yeah.
Like that's, I know
Yeah.
that's part of the point.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Like, and I
I
mean,
guess I
played,
did that for a bit too. Like I spent like 20 hours trying to get through the poison swamp before going to the other area first.
Are you gonna come up here?
Daisy. Oh,
What are you doing?
I think she smells something.
Come here. Just get up here.
You can do it, yeah.
Come on. Good job. That was great. Nicely done, dog. Hello.
This is Mo.
Moser Gamer Tag.
Mo's her gamer tag.
Moser Gamer
It's
Tag.
also her dog tag.
She's a.
I'm being serious. It's
No.
on.
Oh,
dog
come
tag.
on.
For real, we put Daisy and then under that it's like Mo in quotations.
I'm not thrilled that you gave her a name that rhymes with no.
I don't think she cares.
Dogs respond to sounds that like rhyme with their name. So if you were going to like rename her Daisy, then you would want to name her something like Maisie or Lazy or Grazy or I don't know, Crazy. Hazy. Right? Because they rhyme. And so she would still probably respond, even though it's a little bit different. Because dogs generally more so respond to that rhyming aspect. And so if you're trying to tell a dog no, but no rhymes with its name, then it's not going to understand that no means cease or quit or stop.
Yeah.
So now I have to adjust to stop.
I thought it was like a more of a tone thing.
Tone is a thing too.
Like I've always done it more of tone.
Tone is a thing too.
Because like I'll say Mo in a nice voice and be like, no.
Although you are behaving right now.
Yeah, she is.
You're doing a good job.
You're doing so good. So stinky.
So I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't check my video to talk about the goals that I had set for this past year.
Oh, you set goals too.
Mm-hmm. I talk about like what I'm gonna do, broad strokes, playing games. But I think I might, because I knew at this point that Dark Ages was coming out this past year. So I might have brought up that I was going to play Doom and Doom Eternal in order to prepare for Dark Ages. Which did happen. I did those. I still haven't quite honed in on like genre, like what genre of game do I like best, which was something that I really wanted to figure out. Although I did spend a lot of time this year playing first-person shooters, but those were the Doom games. But I did confirm that racing games still aren't a favorite genre of mine.
No.
They're fine. And I actually, so number 10 on my list is Kirby Air Riders, which is a racing game, and it was quite fun. I actually did quite enjoy it. But I think what I really liked about it was just how different and how well designed it was. Like, it was still interesting and engaging in a way that wasn't just like Mario Kart.
Yeah.
You know, or I do enjoy F-Zero, but I enjoy F-Zero because it's more intense than Mario Kart, but it's not one that I oftentimes pull up and I'm like, all right, I'm going to play some F-Zero. And also because the only F-Zero game I've had access to is the Super Nintendo one. Now I can do the GameCube one too.
How do you feel about Diddy Kong Racing?
Cool in concept, right? Like, I'm happy it exists, but it's not a game that I'm wild about. Similar with the Star Wars pod racing N64 game.
What about Garfield Kart?
I don't know anything about Garfield Kart. Kirby Air Riders is great, though.
Yeah.
We should actually spend some time playing that because it's really good. Next on the list. This was an unexpected entry, but it's Doom 1993. So I told you I spent all this time playing Doom 2016, Doom Eternal. I did the Doom Eternal DLC, so that was the DLC that I played. And then Dark Ages. And you know, we've talked about this, but when you play Doom Eternal, if you get all of the cheat codes, and then enter a password into the computer on the ship, you unlock the ability to play Doom and Doom 1993, the original Doom, and Doom 2 on the computer on the ship. So I have the most hours in Doom Eternal, not because there were more levels than Doom 2016 and I was going to complete it just as much, or not because there was DLC. So I spent basically 2 campaigns worth in Doom Eternal, but because I also played Doom 1993 and Doom 2 in Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
And this is one of those lists, I should tell you, making this top 10 list, I came up with the top 10. It was easy for me to come up with 10 games that made it. And I could have done 11. I could have done 12. I could have done 13. Actually, no, I could have done 12. Fairly straightforward. But the actual ordering of them, of these 10, was very difficult. And so what I did was I actually got 10 little index cards and wrote each game on them and then like shuffled them and drew one randomly and placed it.
Oh, really?
And then drew the next one, was like, do I like this more or less?
Okay.
And then drew the next one, was like, do I like it more or less than this one? More or less than this one? And I did that for every single title until I had a list, and then I looked through it and was like, okay. Because I literally like couldn't sit there. I had a hard time being like, do I like Air Riders more than Doom 1993? Do I like Doom 1993 more than Doom 2016? Do I like... Where do all of these fall into place?
Yeah.
And so this is where I landed. And it's really a matter of the first Doom is so good. And it really seems like all the games since then have figured out some way to improve on it. At least of the ones that I've played.
Yeah.
I have not played Doom 3. I've not played Doom 64. I would like to.
I heard Doom 3 was kind of mid, but Doom 64 was okay.
Interesting. I've not heard anything about 64. But I've also heard that 3 is not popular. But I do still want to play it because people have said that the now modern trilogy is kind of like the original trilogy. And I did still really like Dark Ages. So I have a feeling that the team was still kind of cooking, even if it's not the peaks of previous entries.
Yeah.
So I think putting the original Doom as the lowest of all the Doom games is actually quite fair. But again, not to besmirch its legacy or how important it is to games. It's a legendary game, and rightly so.
Do you think that it would be possible to play Doom on a potato?
Yeah, that's like the entry job application test for Google. They have a sack of potatoes, and they like tell you
and a bunch of
Doom
wires, and they're like, put Doom on
they
this,
tell you-
otherwise you're fired.
No, otherwise you're not hired. And then they've got like a closet of potatoes that are running Doom from all of their employees.
That's great. Actually, though, what do you think is the lowest level of hardware that you can put Doom on?
I have no idea.
Because
I
I saw someone. Put
I don't
that-
know enough nor care enough to be able to say it accurately.
I saw someone put Doom like 1993 on a pregnancy test, and I was like, how, or why? Why would you want this? It was like one of the ones with like a little calculator screen on it. It's like one of the high-tech ones.
That's incredible.
You know.
That means you could probably get it to run on a TI-84.
Oh yes.
You would just need to figure out the graphics.
Yeah.
Because it's
Someone-
just
yeah,
pixels
someone
on
did
and off.
that. I think someone did that already.
Ooh.
I will say it probably does not run very fast on the TI-84.
Oh no. I played Centipede on it.
Yeah.
On the way
like
to
you
school, I
play
would play
Snake.
Centipede on my TI-84 on the bus.
I would do Snake and Tetris on mine.
Wow, Tetris.
I did that because in high school, during like my calculus tests or physics tests, they were like, oh, in college they're gonna make you use graphing calculators so that you learn how to graph that way. And then when I got to college, they were like, okay,
Desmos.
Desmos, MATLAB, Python,
Yeah, oh, yeah, sure.
go for it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Yeah, but anytime I finished a test early, I would be like, okay, I can't pull out my phone. Perfect time to play Tetris.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
So,
Yeah. I'm very excited about this next entry.
what you got?
Number 8 is Bob D.
Bobby.
This game is so good. It's so good. I love this game I love the aesthetic. Like that brutalist, we're people living in miserable situations, but we're still just living.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're not, like they're trying to get out, but they're not necessarily like all just whining about their awful situation. And it's like, there's just, you go around and there's random stuff everywhere. Like I love the mechanical twist of this game too. Like when you realize like what to do, and then suddenly the way that you view the entire world just changes when you figure that out. It's so good. I legit, it was one of those, like I had that moment, like stood up and was like walking around the room really fast because I was so excited. It was
I haven't played it yet.
it's such I have been tempted like since you came back, because I think it's free on Steam to like you walk in on you playing Team Fortress 2, wait for you to finish a match, and then be like, neat, download Bob D, we're playing Bob D. It's so it was one of those ones where I was like going through the list of games that I had played, and I was already a few entries in, and then I got to Bob D and I was like, oh yeah, we got a top 10 games list on our hands today. Like we're gonna have some good entries. It being number 8 is very reasonable.
Okay.
But I just, it also fits the random indie Dylan, what are you doing with your time game?
Yeah.
Which I love doing the random indie Dylan, what are you doing with your time games? They're, especially when they're good, right? Like it hits like nothing else, and you're just like, yeah, someone made this. Like Dandara is on that level too, right? Where it's like neat, weird Metroidvania where you shoot yourself, and that's like it. Same realm, like that's the kind of, I like games, but like doing a game like that, so good. So good. It's so weird. It was so good. BABBDI, the devs just made a 1v1 PvP shooter game, I think in the same engine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, I was trying to think of the name of it. It was like Strafe Tat or something.
I don't remember. But find Bob D. Wouldn't be too hard to find that game afterward.
Yeah.
Do some 1v1 matches. Also seems like it could be pretty fun, especially because that movement system was pretty great. It does make me wonder, like, if it ended up just feeling great to me because of my setup, and if it would feel different on different setups.
It might.
It might.
Maybe.
But good seems to be good. But it's also a matter of, like, personal preference and things like that, too. Like,
So I don't think it was like a super, like, graphics heavy game.
No. Not at
It's
all.
an indie game, so.
I'm pretty sure most of my Steam achievements this year came out of Bob D.
Did I ever play Screen Cheat with you? It's like the it's on the Switch. It's a first person shooter, and it's like a split screen game, right? But the thing about it is everyone's invisible, so you have to look at the other person's screen to find out where they are.
Interesting. Okay. Is it a single player?
No, it's a multiplayer. Like it's like a you like have to be sitting on the couch playing with other people. It's a split screen that way.
Okay. Nice. That's cool.
So, yeah.
I really want to get Duck Game. That's the party game I want to get.
Duck Game.
Duck Game is a game that I just keep thinking about.
Ultimate Chicken Horse. Those are both pretty good ones.
That Ultimate Chicken
Stick
Horse has
Fight.
not been in my head. Stick Fight.
Stick Fight.
Also,
is
I've not
really
played
fun.
it, but no, I played it at an arcade, and it ruled. Yes, it was great.
Okay.
It was awesome.
I played that with a handful of friends, and it always we always get mad at each other.
Oh yeah, like it's so good.
It's pretty good.
That Stick Fight's great. Number 7,
Number 7.
Doom 2.
Doom 2.
We got there, which I think might be a little bit controversial, because I was legit like, this was the first one where I was like, Dark Ages or Doom 2? Which one do I like more? There's Hugo has done live streams where he's playing Dark Ages and talking about the design of the game and the development and everything. And one of those streams he actually started by playing my favorite level in Doom 2, saying this level and like how like it's open and there's all the monsters all around and you're just fighting them in this relatively open space was the inspiration for Dark Ages. And that was one of those things where it's like I could feel that. And and it was so interesting. It was my favorite level in Doom 2. It had my favorite aesthetics. Like you're around, it's called downtown, and you're just in a city.
Oh, nice.
You like go into buildings, you go out of buildings. There's demons in the buildings. There's demons just around the town. It was great. But the the slow moving projectiles, the open spaces of like those parts of Doom 2 were big for Doom the Dark Ages. So it was hard because it was like, do I like the game that originally had all this stuff? And Doom 2 is when it's like, I feel like when people say Doom is a great game, it's like, yeah, but Doom 2 is really the great game.
I think they kind of perfected a lot of things.
Right. The only thing that I liked that Doom had that Doom 2 didn't was I liked on the maps that it showed you how you were progressing through the area.
Oh, like little zigzags.
Yeah, which like Doom 2 didn't have any map stuff at all.
It's okay.
Like it was just the name of the place. But again, that's so minor.
I guess, yeah, like Doom Eternal, and I think 2016 did the same thing. Like they don't show any maps or anything.
During the loading screen, Doom kinda does. 2016.
Does it?
Kinda.
I mean, it kind of shows off the area a bit, but not like...
Right. It's not like a formal, here's the big picture map.
Yeah, you can kind of see like the next level in the map that you're in.
A little bit with something.
So, yeah. I haven't actually played Dark Ages yet.
It's great.
But did they... I know the Icon of Sin is in Doom 2, though.
Yes. In Doom 2 and in Dark Ages.
Yeah.
Not Dark Ages. Eternal.
Icon of Sin was one of like my favorite bosses.
In Eternal?
In both of those games.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that was like the only thing about 2 that I didn't like.
Really?
Yeah. Because like having you ride up the pillar and then you fall off the pillar and you hope you hit the launcher at the right time to
like
do
actually,
damage.
I meant like just like the aesthetic.
Yes, the look of it was very good.
Yes.
Yes.
I do agree it was kind of tedious to just, and I remember that about Eternal as well.
Eternal was very tedious, but Eternal was fortunately just unload bullets in the right spot.
Yeah.
And you can almost do that from anywhere, and getting to where you need to be isn't too difficult. Like I preferred the design in Doom 2. I thought that the design in Eternal was fine, but not
Yeah,
great.
it was okay, but not it wasn't over
yeah.
like I liked.
Yeah. And it was kind of just like a bull man. You know, like it's like, okay, general demon stuff. Like I mean, somehow Barons of Hell, who are like, oh yep, that's a demon, are more interesting. I think.
Yeah, the Barons were very interesting. Eternal.
To look. That I definitely.
Honestly,
We can talk about this later.
I love like the one scene where it's like you're going up. I think it's called a Marauder. Is that what he's called? But it's like one of the scenes or like the cutscenes in Doom Eternal, and he's like coming up to you like super like, and then it cuts to Doom Guy and he's just in the unicorn onesie, and I'm like, oh my god, this is great. And that became a meme. I love it. It's just
That's really good.
like, cause yeah, I don't know, and it's also for me. It's like some people take like that masculine shit too seriously.
Oh yeah, no,
You
the
know?
people at id are so like they know what they're
They
about.
know.
So
And
it's
that's
like
why
them
I
putting
love-
stuff like that. Is
Yeah, like the unicorn onesie.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, and they were saying for the ball and chain. So there's a weapon in Dark Ages that's just a ball attached to a chain. You fire. You like hold down a trigger and build up charge, and then when you let go, it launches it, and it'll go further or faster depending on how much charge you build, and then it'll get sucked back into the gun because it's attached to a chain that's attached to the gun. And they were saying in the stream, they were like, we've got to come up with a skin for that weapon where it's just a boxing glove for the ball.
I love that.
It's like they're having fun.
They are. Yeah. And it should come out like a little spring trap almost, like you can see the little.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I'm talking about, like
yeah.
yeah. That would be great.
That would be really good. So
Yeah.
next game, number 6, is Rift of the Necrodancer, which dropped on Switch this year, and I was so happy that it did.
Actual real rhythm game.
A real rhythm game. It was so much fun. I love that the studio was just like, let's do a take on all of the rhythm games that aren't ours. It was so cool.
So they did like a riff on Rhythm Heaven.
They've got like the mini games for each section were Rhythm Heaven style
nice.
games.
Yeah.
Because the main game is Guitar Hero.
Mhm.
Right, and then it's just fun because the enemies move in different ways, so it changes when where and when the buttons are going to land. And then that was the first Switch game I played where I intentionally remapped the inputs. Actually, I changed it to.
Were they just like super bad? Like you had to reach across the controllers?
No, I didn't have to reach across a controller, but it was like left, right, and center on the D-pad, and then left, right, and up on the face buttons, which can work if you've got dual input. But then if you wanted to hit all 3 at once, you would hit down.
Okay.
And I liked it a lot more to put left and right on the triggers, and then have up as like keep up where up was.
Yeah.
So then if I wanted all 3 triggers up.
Mhm.
And that just felt generally better. So, and I mean, that kind of makes sense, because if you're playing on a PC, right, you just have, like, WAS, and then so you're just doing WAS.
Yeah.
Right?
Would you say WarioWare is a rhythm game?
There might be, like, a level that's a rhythm game, but
But it's not
WarioWare
like
is made by
music.
the same team that makes Rhythm Heaven.
Okay.
And so we got 2 WarioWares for the Switch. So I was kind of losing my mind, because I was like, is the studio gonna make another Rhythm Heaven?
Maybe.
And I understand apparently Sunku got sick. He's the guy who makes the music.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, he's ill, so he can't make the music for the new Rhythm Heaven. And so then when it got announced, that was the most exciting announcement
Yeah.
out of all of the game announcements we've received this year. so excited for Rhythm Heaven Paradise. It's gonna be so good. Like that's. I would have to play like some Shadow of the Last of Us of the Air Tree Game of the Year stuff if I'm gonna beat Paradise as number 1 next year.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the times I honestly don't agree with the Game of the Years.
Oh, I'm talking about for my Game of the Year.
Yeah. I also don't think Shadow of the Erdtree.
Well, Shadow of the Colossus, and then try to get into The Last of Us, and then I was like, oh yeah, Erdtree.
Shadow of the Colossus is a really good game.
Yeah. Shadow of the Colossus, great. Last of Us, I think will be great when I get to it.
Last of Us is pretty good too.
Yeah.
Um.
And I mean, and just knowing how I felt about like God of War,
Mm-hmm.
like it strikes me as like striking similar chords. So.
Shadow of the Colossus?
No, Last of Us.
Oh. Yeah, similar, probably. I think they're made by Naughty Dog, both of them.
No.
Right? No?
God of War is Santa Monica.
Oh. Well, similar vibes, at least.
Right.
You're kind of going around an area.
Going around an area
Collecting
as
things.
with a parent and a child
Parent,
Doing
child,
stuff.
Doing things.
in an engaging way.
You kill bosses.
I didn't know that there were bosses in Last of Us. It's not surprising, but
I mean, they basically
like
just
the
get
Metal
various,
like I got the Metal
zombies,
Gear games,
right? Like
Metal
I think
Gear Solids.
one of the zombies was this huge, like bloated zombie that barfs on you or something like that. It's, I mean, it's kind of like
Yeah, classic.
the Left 4 Dead. Have you ever played Left 4 Dead?
No.
There's a lot of zombie variety in that game.
Sure.
Fast ones, there's big ones, there's little ones, there's strong ones, there's explodey ones.
Great.
I think The Last of Us was cool though because they made their zombies blind.
I forget that it's a zombie game.
Yeah. But they made
Which
them
that might
blind
affect its ranking for me theoretically. I guess Draugr are kind of Norse zombies.
Why does that matter though? Do you just not like zombies?
Zombies are fine.
Okay. I mean, it's just...
I do prefer them if they're actually like the Hindu voodoo creation. But if it's like, oh, sci-fi scientist gone wrong, oh, whoopsie doo, then I get like, okay, fine, whatever.
It's kind of just like
There's
this
a virus.
Weird, yeah, it's like an outbreak. But
When did it come out?
I think it came out in 2014.
Wow, zombies were kind of the tail end of being all the rage at that point too.
I think so. But that's
Like
also
Walking
why...
Dead already had their run.
And they tried to do different things with the story of Last of Us, right? Because like they knew that the Walking Dead games were out,
Mm-hmm.
and those were big, and yeah, but this one was not like that because you're actually like playing and shooting and doing the things and not just like tapping a button in a cutscene, you know?
Yes.
Even though I will say those are good story games, they're great, but I think like the Walking Dead games kind of fell off because I think a lot of people realized that they could just watch a YouTuber play it and kind of get the same experience.
Maybe. I also generally hear people, because that's Telltale, right?
Mm-hmm.
Telltale's a beloved studio.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and their games are generally beloved.
I do love, like, they do the Lego games, and those are all great.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Number 5 is Doom: The Dark Ages, which I think we've talked enough about a little bit, honestly. The only things that are worth mentioning, I think, are... So this is a little bit tricky, because there were like very clear moments in Dark Ages that I didn't like. But they were very fun, like spectacles. Like, let's just try and do different stuff. So like the mech fights and the dragon riding, neat. Not the most interesting, but neat. And it's just because there's like nothing really going on.
Yeah.
Right? Where it's like, I mean, there is stuff going on, but it could have been more dynamic. But also, a big freaking game. And it was also sincerely very cool to be able to ride your dragon around the map and see demons. Yeah. That was why I got Dark Ages. Yeah. That's why I got the game. Right? Like, I mean, it's so you.
What kind of dragon is it? Is it like a big old demon dragon?
Yeah. With like cybernetic implants and stuff. Yeah. It's pretty rad.
Yeah, that's pretty gamer.
It's very cool.
It's kind of a gamer moment.
It's one of the, like, you see it in the trailer and you're like, hell yeah, dude. And also, and like, you see like the Doomslayer come out and he's got the big fur cape. And then he's got a big shield and you're like, oh, so these guys played God of War Ragnarok, thought that it was great and wanted to make a Doom game based off of that. And it freaking rules. The guns are so much fun. Each and every gun in Dark Ages is so much fun to use. Like, it was incredible. And that's, I think, one of its strong suits, because it's the guns in the other Dooms are useful. Like, I find use for them. But like, they just somehow tweaked it or made it work in the area where every weapon was fun. Like, not just like, I'm doing this now because that makes the most sense to use, but I want to try and do this now because I'm having a great time.
Do they still have the super shotgun?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They have the normal shotgun. They have and the thing that I really like about it is because I want in my Doom games that have a shotgun and a super shotgun, I want them to give you good reason to use the base shotgun. Because like, if it's going to be a part of your arsenal, then it should stay something where it's like it makes sense and is fun to use separately from the super shotgun. Because otherwise, just have the Slayer throw away the first shotgun and only keep the super shotgun.
That was kind of what I did in Eternal. I was like, why would I ever... Sorry, not Eternal.
In the first Doom, yeah.
I was like, why would I ever use the shotgun again? It uses the same ammo. And this just does more damage and it's more fun to use. Right. Because it's super... It's a huge double barrel shotgun.
And I mean, it's great. Yeah. Like, it's one of those things where I was talking with Micah on the way to Pokemon Worlds this year, and we were talking about one of the differences between guns and swords. Because, name 3 iconic swords.
Uchigatana.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Broadsword.
Like what? I want, like, not just a broadsword. I want like a sword that's got a name.
King Arthur's sword.
Yes. Do you remember its name?
I almost said Mjolnir.
No. Mjolnir's not a sword. Excalibur, dude. Excalibur.
There we go. Well, the Uchigatana is just a Dark Souls weapon. It's like a katana, and you just katana with it. Okay. Does katana count?
A katana in general. I mean, so I'm thinking like Excalibur, the Master Sword, a lightsaber.
Oh, okay.
You know, like, I guess lightsabers aren't named, but my point. There are iconic swords, right? And I mean, it's just a thing, like a sword, but like, name me an iconic gun.
Super shotgun.
Name me 2.
BFG.
Name me 3. Right?
Like
Exactly. That's kind of my point.
Both of the ones that I know are from Doom.
Right? Which tells you a lot. And I'm sure that there are people from other shooter games that will be like, oh, there's this Halo gun. But the thing for me with Halo is the sword from Halo is more iconic to me than any of the guns.
Yeah.
And I'm not a Halo fan, so that's part of it. But also, like, Cloud Sword, the Buster, right? A Keyblade, right?
Keyblade,
like, there's
yeah.
tons of iconic swords. But, like, iconic guns, the
But,
only other
I
iconic
could
gun
name
that
you,
I can
like,
think of.
I would say the OP, like the AWP. It stands for, I think it's Arctic Warfare Police. It's from CSGO, Counter-Strike, and it's also in TF2. And it's also in real life if you just want to shoot a 50 caliber.
Oh, it's a 50 cal?
It might be
But it's a 50 cal. Like, that's
like the sniper round.
But that's the thing, like, I'm not counting just, like, general swords.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, like, yeah, there are 50 cals or sniper rifles or whatever, right? Which is kind of why I'm not quite counting just a broadsword or a katana, right?
Yeah.
But, like, for me, the only other iconic gun I can think of is, Roland's revolvers from Dark Tower.
Really?
Yeah, with the sandalwood. Like, those are, to me, iconic guns.
Okay.
Like, they stand out very much from other guns. And, like, I mean, the sword from Lord of the Rings, right? The sword of Gryffindor. I feel like High King Peter's sword that he gets from Santa
Huh?
in Narnia. He gets a sword from Santa Claus. Do you not remember this?
No.
You should read Narnia books. They're great.
I've only seen the first movie.
Santa was in it, and he gave Peter a sword.
Really? That
Yes.
was in the first movie?
That was in the first movie.
Okay, to be fair, the first movie is like 4 hours long.
No, it's not.
It's
an hour and a half. It is not. Narnia, it's not 4 hours. It's really not.
Are you sure?
I'm 100%
Okay,
positive.
I must have seen that when I was like little, and my attention span was
Yeah.
just like, holy
Yeah.
shit.
Like, we want to talk about time blindness. Like, dang. That's wild.
I feel like I do that with older movies sometimes, though. It's just like, yeah, that feels like it was 4 hours long. Or like some of the Star Wars movies feel like they're 4 hours long. And Lord of the Rings, definitely. Yeah. And Star Trek. Star Trek's also one of those.
Yeah.
Those movies can go on for a while.
Yeah, but I mean, like, outside of that, like, do you count, like, a Super Soaker as an iconic gun?
Oh, you know what? Why didn't I just think of
Gungeon?
Gungeon?
Exactly. That's kind of my
so
point,
many
though.
guns in there.
There's a lot of guns in Gungeon, but I don't know what the titular gun looks like. The gun that kills your past?
You don't?
No.
It's a revolver with the barrel pointed back to you.
No, that's fun.
Yeah. So it's like you're killing your own past by
Right.
killing yourself.
Oh, sure, of course.
Yeah, that game it's fun.
But it's like, that's one of those things where it's like, there are fun guns in that game,
so
but they don't really transcend culture enough to be like,
what about
oh yeah.
the railgun? Like when you think of a railgun, I think Gungeon,
No,
and maybe a couple movies.
I don't think of Gungeon. The laser guns from Ghostbusters.
Yeah, they have those in Gungeon too.
Of course they have those in Gungeon. But I mean, like, in terms of iconic guns.
Yeah, that's one I would say.
Probably I wouldn't. Doesn't Blade Runner have an iconic gun?
No.
No.
I would say Stormtroopers kind of have an
Maybe.
iconic
Well, I would
gun.
put Han Solo's gun
Yeah.
above that.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah. Or like Chewbacca's crossbow.
Right. I get calling a crossbow a gun starts to feel like we're kind of right. We're losing the thread a little bit.
Yeah. Like if you were saying that, then maybe you would say like Peter Pan's bow or some shit.
Cupid's bow?
Or Cupid's bow, yeah. Cupid's bow. That's maybe a better example. Because Peter Pan just kind of used the bow and arrows.
Did he?
It wasn't really anything special, it was just a bow.
Did he?
You don't remember that?
In the movie?
Yeah, I thought so.
Maybe. I don't.
I thought there was a whole scene.
I don't think I've seen the movie. I would not be surprised.
I thought there was a whole scene where like someone shoots an arrow and then like he's like, "Oh, I can do better than that," and he shoots it like, and it splits the other arrow.
Sure, but I mean, we're talking about bows and arrows now,
Yeah.
which that's like a whole nother different. But that's also the thing is when we're talking about those, like I don't think I start thinking about like famous archers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't start thinking about their actual.
Yeah, and like the
right.
actual
The closest thing would be like light arrows.
Yeah.
Right, because like Merida's bow isn't iconic. Hawkeye's bow isn't iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Katniss's bow isn't iconic. All those characters are.
Yeah. But
I
it's
think.
not the bow. It's
Or even like a pirate's flintlock. Like, that's not a specific gun. Right? There's not really a pirate whose specific gun is legendary.
Yeah.
I mean, and I could be wrong. There might be a famous pirate where it's like, oh no, this pirate's actually known for his whatever type of gun.
Yeah.
And like, I'm also not counting just general cutlasses either.
Yeah, I feel like pirates are more known for their like ships.
The
or,
ships,
like,
the guns, the
buried
swords, the
treasures.
peg legs, the treasure. They're all part of the iconography.
But like if you're thinking of like what's iconic about like
I definitely
Blackbeard.
think they're guns and swords too.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a pirate would not be
Yeah, their
complete.
sword. for
Like
sure.
definitely a sword, but I also want to give him a gun.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. I've never really noticed that.
Yeah. Lots more iconic single individual swords
Mm-hmm.
than guns.
I mean, there's lots of like actual like real world guns that I can think of that have been in movies.
But like this gun, even though it was a
Yeah, like this gun in
50
particular
cal,
is
is
special,
named.
and it's not like a broadsword versus Excalibur, right? Because Excalibur is like, oh, that's the one of a kind.
It's the greatest like broadsword ever.
Yeah.
Or like William Wallace's great sword, right? Is like another. It's not just another great sword. From Braveheart. The sword from Braveheart.
I've never seen Braveheart. I'm sorry.
This sword. This is an iconic sword.
That kind of just looks like a sword to me.
This is the sword from Braveheart.
It
Like the
also-
last shot of the film Braveheart is the sword in the ground with the like thing flowing through the wind. You can't see it on camera.
Would you be mad if I also said that that sword is in Dark Souls?
Oh, of course it's in Dark Souls. This is a sword where the intent behind it is you would like grab it like this and like chop a horse's legs. Because I mean, when I got this sword, I was in 5th grade, so it was taller than me.
Yeah.
And so it was like holding it with 2 arms was like a challenge.
Yeah.
And so now it's like holding it with one arm is like you gotta be strong. And like swinging it around to actually try and do damage, super hard. Like that's a two-hander for sure. And its intent was naming horses. Huh?
Zweihander.
Zweihander? No.
That's an iconic sword.
Sure.
It's in every Dark Souls game. Zweihander. That's because it's a two-hander sword.
That's the thing though, when I think about like
The Moonlight Greysword! Yo! Do you know the Moonlight Greysword?
I think that's the one that most people bring up in commentaries about it. And then people are like, you're a Dark Souls fan? It hasn't quite breached pop culture enough to quite make it yet.
It's so cool.
I believe it. There's lots of cool swords.
It's like green.
Nice.
And
The Great Fairy Sword is cool.
Yeah.
And it's not popular enough. When I mean, it's in the shadow of the Master Sword.
Yeah, the Master Sword is cool enough to have escaped Zelda and entered like the pop culture realm. What about the Diamond Sword from Minecraft?
Yes. 100% yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Minecraft is huge enough that the Diamond Sword, it's like everyone knows.
Yo. Meteor mining diamonds.
Yeah. So, Doom is very cool because it has iconic guns.
Mm-hmm.
And the guns in Dark Ages were all great.
Were they all iconic?
Hmm?
Would you say they're
No.
iconic?
They're dark. Have you seen any of the guns from Dark Ages?
Mm-hmm.
No. I do think that the Skull Crusher should be, because that gun is rad as hell. Like the ammo is demon skulls that get fed into like a wood chipper, and then it launches the pieces as the bullets.
Fun.
It's so cool.
It's cool.
It's rad.
Do you get ammo by just killing demons?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you did in the old games.
Well, yeah, but like you can't just go to an ammo pack as well and refill on that gun's ammo. You have to go kill demons to get ammo for it.
I think that might be the case. I'm not sure. But I mean, they've got demon skulls lying around.
I guess, yeah, that's true. Well, just like human skulls, right? Because it's...
No, those skulls are actually demon skulls. Like in the lore,
Is it,
they're labeled as demon skulls.
Is it on Earth, though?
Yes.
So they could be.
No, it's not on Earth. It's on the planet where the Sentinels are from. And then there's also a bit on Mars, and there's a bit in Hell. And there's a bit in this weird nether region. That's even further.
Then Hell?
It's not, it's like further than space and time.
Okay.
It's very cool. You fight Cthulhu.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cthulhu?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yes.
Damn,
Cthulhu's one of the bosses in Dark Ages. This is the only context where I'm like, fighting Cthulhu feels great. Because normally it's like, no, that's not the point. You missed the point of Eldritch Horror. But here it's like, no, making Doomslayer fight him kind of works.
Yeah.
It's pretty rad.
The only other game that I would do that with would be Dark Souls. Or
Right.
like Bloodborne. Bloodborne would be better for that.
Right. But it's like fighting, because part of the point of Cthulhu is that he's like incomprehensible. So in Bloodborne, I would want it to be like, you can try and do it and you'll just lose each time. You know, which is
it would be like the hardest boss in Bloodborne.
Or you have to do it where like you've upped one particular stat so much that like that's really the only way to do it at all. Or kept your intelligence so low. Maybe.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, so you're just like super
So dumb that
super
like
dumb,
you don't
but
care at all that these
super
horrors
bonk.
are right.
Super bonk.
Super bonk. Number 4 on the list.
You go with the
Super Bowl.
ground.
No, number 4 on the list is Metroid Prime 2 Echoes.
Nice.
You actually watched me play this one a little bit.
Did you beat it when I was away?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Cool.
I beat it. When did I beat it? Sunday. Yeah, I beat it on Sunday.
Okay.
That was a game I wanted to beat it before New Year's because I wanted it to be on this list. Mostly I think because I didn't want it to be on the next list. And then like I'd either be talking about Luigi's Hidden Mansion, which I already talked a lot. Well, I didn't get into why I liked it. Or Echoes of Wisdom. Whichever one would have ended up making it. But that game ruled. It was so fun. It's a slow start and it's a hard start. Because it's so, like, the Dark World is so oppressive. But, like, as you just get stronger and stronger and stronger, and you make moving through the world easier and easier and easier as you upgrade your stuff, it just becomes so good. It had one of the best, I feel like I've become strong feelings in a video game. It was great. Especially for that.
Is it kind of like A Link to the Past? Like the Dark World? You kind of go there and it's like different but the same.
It's the same. Yeah, it's different but the same, but it's not the full world.
Yeah.
Like there's only some of the rooms.
Yeah.
And the bad guys live and are from the Dark World.
Okay.
And it's darker.
Okay. So yeah.
But the atmosphere literally drains your health, right? Unless you're in the protective bubbles, and then you regain your health.
Yeah.
It ended up being so much fun.
So was that like you replaying that game?
No, that was the first time I ever played it.
First time?
Yeah, that was my first time playing Metroid Prime 2 Echoes.
Have you played Prime 3?
No, next on the list. And you know what I'm going to play after Prime 3?
Prime 4 isn't out yet.
Yes, it is.
It is?
Yeah, that was the holiday release.
It just released?
It released beginning of December.
Dude, I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Does that mean that it's bad?
Nero released a video on it.
Why is no one playing Metroid Prime 4?
Because it's a Metroid Prime game.
Fun.
Probably. Micah said he had a lot of thoughts
a bunch
about
of people came out and played Dread when it first came out. You don't remember that? That was like one of the top selling Metroid games ever.
It was one of the top selling Metroid games.
Yeah.
It was so because it's on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
One of the top selling consoles ever.
Good Metroid game.
It is not anywhere near top selling Switch games.
Yeah, probably not.
It is an Metroid, Pikmin, underperforming brilliant games. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes was great. That's one of those games where I'm like, release that fucker on NSO. Like, give the people a chance to play this game.
Yeah, and like, if they're releasing other GameCube games on the Switch, which they are.
Yeah.
Then why not?
Yeah, release that one. And I mean, and make it so that like, I would really love a remaster, because the thing that I loved so much about Metroid Prime Remastered is that it made all the stuff that was hard for me to see on my television easier to see. Like, because it fixed all the brightness and lighting that my CRT TV just struggles with.
Yeah.
And like, I understand the point that the Dark World is supposed to be dark, but there were legit some parts where I was just like walking into a wall and I had no idea because everything was dark.
Yeah. It's like in Minecraft when you go into a cave that's super dark.
Sure. I love in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, the good guys are the Luminoff. So Lumin off.
Oh.
And they're basically Mothmen. And they're the light. They're on the side of the light. So
Yeah, like that
Yeah.
makes sense.
it's great. I like how Torvis Bog is
Torvis Bog.
yeah. That's one of the areas.
That's a fucking great name.
Yeah.
Holy
It's so good.
shit. Torvis Bog.
Yeah. Torvis Bog. I like that the top of it is very natural in nature and just organic and a setting with like some buildings in it. And then the under part is all industrialized. Like it's all like hydro plant or like a whatever it was. And the thing that I liked about that is that reminded me of Metroid Fusion. Because Metroid Fusion, the space station, all the sectors had parts where you were going through and it felt like a space station. And then you would enter a room and it felt like the nature of the planet, and then you would go and it's space station and the nature of the planet.
Yeah.
And so this part, it felt like that as well. It was very, very interesting. And also the light suit at the end felt a lot like a Metroid Fusion suit. Excuse me. So I think that it was interesting that, because Metroid Fusion came out the same day as Metroid Prime.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I think it was interesting that Metroid Studios made the follow-up, and it really seemed like they were paying attention to what the 2D Metroid team was doing in terms of trying to make their game feel like part of how Metroid works.
Part of the same universe.
Right. It was very cool in my opinion. And naturally, there's a lot of similarities between Prime and Super, so Retro was definitely working on top of that. It'll be kind of interesting because I know that Metroid Prime 3 is different, to see how it's different, because there wasn't a 2D Metroid game for them to pull from for Echoes. Or not Echoes, for Corruption.
For 4?
3.
What do you think they're going to do for 4? They're gonna try
4, they gave Samus psychic powers and a motorcycle.
Okay.
I would think that there would be some pull from Dread. I think the motorcycle does pull because I think Dread is the fastest moving Metroid game.
Yeah.
So I think the motorcycle might be trying to pull on that. Which I do think that getting a Metroid Prime game that moves as fast as it feels Samus does would be very interesting.
Yeah.
And I think it's doable because you move very fast in Doom. That's not an opinion I would have been able to have if I hadn't had my year of playing Doom games before playing Metroid Prime 2.
Yeah.
The only thing is I don't know if that would make navigation too difficult. But I mean, you move fast in Metroid Dread and you do a room and you solve the room
Yeah.
and then you get out.
And also, like, yeah, I don't know. Like, some areas in Metroid, you just have to move fast.
Yeah, especially in Dread, like when you're getting chased by an enemy. Or like in Fusion when you're getting chased by Thessax.
Or when you have to, like, escape.
Yeah, when you have to
whatever
escape.
area.
Mm-hmm.
Super
Mm-hmm.
the original.
And in Fusion. And in all of them.
I think have you ever played the original?
Yeah, I've beaten
Have
the
you?
original. I have beaten Metroid, Metroid 2, Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, Zero Mission, Samus Returns, Dread, Prime 1 and Prime 2.
Okay.
So right now I've got Prime 3 and 4 for the main series games. Right, and I'm definitely interested in playing Hunters. Apparently reviews actually aren't that bad.
Okay.
And then like I'm interested in Federation Force. It's not like high on my to-do list, but I'm down. I'm also curious about Other M just because it's kind of one of those things where it's like I kind of want to have my own opinion of it,
Yeah,
but I'm not like too
their
desperate to actually play it
opinion.
myself.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was made by the teams that did the 3D Ninja Gaidens. So, playing, like,
Okay.
it could have been a lot of potential.
Aren't those supposed to be like really hard games?
The
Gaidens?
SNES ones are. The 2D ones. NES? Maybe they're NES ones?
I haven't played any of them, so I just heard that
The NES ones are very hard.
some of them are difficult.
Yeah.
So
The 3D Ninja Gaidens are just great action games.
what else you got?
Number 3.
Number 3,
So we're in the top 3 now.
Burger King foot lettuce.
There's 2 Doom games that I haven't talked about yet.
The last thing we want on your Burger King burger is somebody's foot on base.
That's true.
But as it turns out, that might be what you get.
It's disgusting. Number 3. What do you think number 3 is?
Doom.
You have to be more specific.
Doom.
2016?
Doom.
No. There's no Doom on this list.
Doom.
Doom.
I guess Doom Eternal.
Yes. Doom Eternal. Number 3 with the Dark Ages DLC.
Dark Ages DLC.
Not Dark Ages. Ancient Gods.
Yeah,
Ancient Gods DLC.
I was about to say.
Which was great DLC. Some of the best Doom that there is in there. This is one of those things where if I had more time and wanted to, I would sit down and actually get into the intricacies of why because now at this point, there's only one left out of the ones that I've played.
One Doom.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's 2016. And so now at this point, we have the question of why do I think 2016 is better, or why do I think Doom Eternal is inferior? And part of the point of this list is for me to actually talk about the strengths of the games. And the movement in Doom Eternal is so good.
Yeah.
Like, I was a fool because I got the meat hook on the super shotgun and didn't use it.
You didn't.
It was only until like way later that I used it, and it launched me across the map, and I blasted the shotgun right in the face of the guy I had meat hooked onto, and I was like, oh yeah!
That's the point.
It was so good. It was brilliant. Like, that was a moment of like, these devs are geniuses. Like, it was like all the greatness of the glory kill system now in just firing your shotgun. It was so good.
Like, who needs glory kills? Would you have?
It is. The glory kills are also great.
It's like reverse Roadhog.
Yes. Reverse Roadhog. Reverse Scorpion.
Instead of pulling them to you,
Yeah.
you go to them.
Go to them. It's so. Yeah. Like, it's so much. Felt like Spider-Man
Yeah.
as the Doomslayer. Like, how. It was so good. And even having like the platforming sections in the DLC with it, it was definitely things where it was like, Metroid Prime could learn something from this.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it is, well, and to be fair, Doom could have learned something from Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime is definitely better in the platforming aspect.
The Doom games came out after Prime.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And I actually have no doubt that they did learn something.
Yeah.
But the point of those games, as Hugo has said multiple times, is to recapture the fun of Doom 1 and Doom 2. So he's consistently going and looking at those games and replaying them and analyzing them, and then recreating what's fun about them in these new games. or are we creating things about them in the new games and making them fun in a new setting?
Yeah.
So yeah, like having it's so good.
Yeah, there was the grapple, there was wall jumps and wall climbing.
It's not like a wall jump like you actually do in Metroid though. Like jumping off the wall isn't
it
the same.
wasn't the same, but it's okay.
That was the thing that I loved about Prime 2. I also loved like Prime 2 brought back the screw attack and the wall jump. Like, and they made it happen in a 3D environment.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty rad. Like I hope to see more of that. Like I would love an actual screw attack that I could use in multiple directions.
Yeah. That would be cool. Yeah, so why Doom 2016 over Eternal?
We'll get there when we talk about Doom 2016. Is that fair?
Is that the next one?
Number 2. This is a game
Number
that I played this year. Huh?
Number 2.
Pokemon Legends ZA. Taking a break. This feels a little... It feels a little out of place, I guess,
Maybe.
on this list compared to everything. Well, Rift of the Necrodancer is kind of the most
Kirby.
off one.
Arid.
I mean, that game is fast. Right? Like, fast, there are fights in it. Like, there are parts of it where it feels there are parts
But
where it's
like-
kind of like Doom Eternal.
Aesthetically, though.
I mean, aesthetically. I mean, aesthetically it's rough because like half the game is Doom, and then you've got Bob D and Metroid on here.
So it's all like.
So like dark and
grungy
oppressive
metal.
and grunge, yeah.
And then like Kirby, like. Presto, it's a Kerbo.
That's. What are you talking about? You sound like a fake Kirby fan who doesn't know anything.
What? What do you mean?
What are you talking
That's
about?
like one of the original Kirby things.
What are you talking about?
Presto, it's a Kerbo.
I have no idea what you're talking about, man.
Terminal Montage did it.
Of course, it was Terminal Montage.
Yeah, he like.
It sounded like a Terminal Montage.
It was a Terminal Montage bit. He just like. He showed people how he drew his little Kirby's, and it was just like.
Presto, it's a Kerbo is not original Kirby. Original Kirby came out before Terminal Montage was born. It's probably not true.
Listen, he can make his own Presto, it's a Kerbo.
He can. That doesn't mean it's original Kirby.
So.
You said it was original Kirby.
It's basically
It's not.
Kirby.
It's so not.
But it is.
It's
you just draw
not.
like a little pink circle, add some eyes, a mouth, and feet, and little nose, and presto, it's a Kerbo.
So, on the NES Kirby game, Kirby's Adventure, the title screen is very similar to that, but that's not how it goes.
Does it just say presto, it's Kirby?
I don't know if it says Presto. I don't think it says Presto.
It just says it's
It
Kirby.
might be like, there you go, or something.
There you go, it's Kirby.
Yeah. And there's like a little song. You've not played the NES Kirby?
Yeah, but no way it says that. There
We'll
you
boot it
go.
up. It's something like that.
There you go, it's Kirby.
Yeah. Yeah. It was the 90s.
Son, can I have Kirby? Mom, Kirby at home. No, we have Kirby at home. Kirby at home.
I feel like next to Kirby at home is also Presto, it's a Kerbo. Like they're both hanging out in the
It
cupboard.
basically is, but there you go, it's Kerbo.
It doesn't say it's Kerbo. You added that.
There you go, it's Kirby is not what it says though. No way.
I don't think I'm being word perfect, but it's something like that.
I think it's more likely Presto. Than
It could
is
be
to
Presto.
I feel like it's
certainly not
Presto.
it's Kerbo.
It probably doesn't say it's Kerbo.
It 100% does not say it's Kerbo.
But it's funny.
Kerbo is something that like Chef Kawasaki would call Kirby.
Yeah. Or, you know, actually, do you know why they named Kirby Kirby?
No.
You don't? So, Nintendo, when they first made Donkey Kong, got into legal trouble
with King Kong.
the makers of King Kong. And the people, or the lawyer that helped them out and actually won them that case and allowed them to use Donkey Kong as the name for Donkey Kong, that guy was named Kirby.
Really?
His name was Kirby, yeah.
Wow. And Kirby is like Sakurai's special little boy.
Yeah. He is.
Dang. That's cool. Because, yeah, I knew about that legal battle
Mm-hmm.
and how, like, they were like, no, Donkey is different enough that it's okay. It's not King Kong.
And Kong can be like I feel like they made an association with Monkey.
Oh, yeah, with two of them, one king, one donkey, like 100% at this point.
Yeah.
But also, like, the Congo.
Yeah, that's
being
what
like
I mean. Like
jungle Africa.
Kong meaning similar to monkey.
It's a Latin word.
Is it?
No!
Okay. You can't tell me these things because I don't
I was
know
saying it
Latin.
like a joke.
I don't know Latin.
So Pokemon Legends EA
I will believe you.
is it's the best Switch Pokemon game. I know that's not saying much, but it is. And I am saying that as a fan of Sword and Shield and Legends Arceus. Because apparently there's people out there who think Arceus was bad. Like,
I thought
yeah,
that was
like
one of the better ones.
Yeah, the graphics aren't amazing. And it's like, and do I have an excuse for that? No. But guess what? I do for Legends EA. Because, like, yeah, okay, there's not a lot of textures in it, sure. Blastoise uses Hydro Pump. The water comes out of both of his cannons. I am a Blastoise fan. Blastoise has been he was my starter. I still remember the first time the first Wartortle I ever had evolved into a Blastoise. Like, I remember being a 5th grade little kid on the top bunk of my bed in my old room, back when I still had a top bunk, laying down on my stomach in the middle of summer, and that feeling of that warmth in the middle of the day. And I don't remember where I was in the game, but I remember where I was in real life. And I remember that that's where I was when my first Wartortle evolved into my first Blastoise. Like at Pokemon Worlds, I posed next to the Blastoise as Blastoise's trainer. Like it was great. Blastoise is a favorite. And so I've always been sympathetic to the people complaining about the animation because the water that Blastoise shoots for Hydro Pump was always one spout out of like his chest.
Yeah, it always came out of his mouth or something like that.
Well, if it was good, it would come out of his mouth.
And it's like, why?
Right? It was back in Fire Red where they had set the start of the thing to come out of his one visible cannon.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, okay, but that's if the Blastoise was on your team. If you were fighting against a Blastoise, it didn't look that good.
Yeah.
And so now in Legends ZA, 2 water cannons coming out for Hydro Pump. It's incredible. And they actually did go to that level of animation detail on all of the Pokemon. Like, this is sincerely a game where it feels like they were like, this one Pokemon is someone's favorite, so we have to make its animation good.
Yeah.
There's going to be someone out there who is not going to evolve their Bayleaf. So we've got to make sure that Bayleaf looks good all the time. There's someone out there who is going to keep a Charmeleon. There's someone out there who loves Pangoro. So we've got to make sure that all of these Pokemon look good at every single moment. And so if all of your making the game look good is going into Pokemon animations, then okay, sure, the textures don't have to be that good, because what you're watching is really more so the Pokemon battles. Would it be better if it was a well-designed world? Sure. I'll agree to that. Like, that is a fair statement. But could you imagine if, like, God of War Ragnarok had 250 unique monsters that were all animated well?
Yeah, I know.
Like, my PS5 would start smoking.
Although it's like Monster Hunter, right?
Monster Hunter doesn't have that many monsters.
Okay.
I mean, there's, like, animations for each weapon, animations for each monster, but it doesn't have 250 monsters. And also, the most recent Monster Hunter has had, it hasn't been the best running of titles.
For me, I feel like I like the Pokemon games. I just wish that they gave the developers more time, if that makes sense. Like, if they had more time to put work into their games.
This is one of those things where I feel like they had enough time.
Yeah.
Right? Again, all the animations for all the Pokemon. The only thing that I think might be missing is, like, get more people to put more time into building the worlds. I would have appreciated a closer eye at the story because I hate the main rival, which is a common sentiment. I was happy to find that online. The main rival is an idiot.
Okay.
So this is an interesting thing about this game. I had an interesting gender thought with this game. So I play the game as a girl, which makes my like rival, competitor, whatever, a guy in this game. If you play as a guy, your rival competitor is a girl. So as a guy, his name is Urbane. And there's a point in the game where he goes to a Yakuza-style team to try and get money from them. And they end up giving him an insane interest. He can't pay it off, and he basically has to, like, put all of his team to work for them doing their dirty work. He's a guy. He goes and does this, and I'm like, you idiot, what were you thinking? Like, borrowing money from these people. It was around that time that it had really dawned on me that he would have been a different gender if I was playing as a different gender. And I was like, if he was instead a girl, like as a girl, the rival's name is Tawny. I feel a lot more like, no, who raised you? You, like, girls don't do that. They know better than to, like, go to the mob for money. Like, what is the mob going to do to you if you don't pay back their money? If you're a guy, they'll beat you up. If you're a girl,
you're like theirs. You're gonna get sucks.
Right, exactly. And I was like, and I feel like a girl would know that. So it made this really interesting gender expectation out of me, where I was like, if the rival would have been a girl, then I feel like that interaction, because there's levels where it's like, you're an idiot, what on earth are you doing as like the guy, but the girl, it's like, who didn't raise you? And to be fair, the rival is looking for their mom. So yeah, no one raised them. But it's like, there's no idea of self-preservation that feels more stereotypically masculine.
Maybe.
But like you don't see it in a woman, and it's like, no, that's not how this works.
Maybe it's Pokemon and there's no sex trafficking.
Right, 100%. It's Pokemon. There's no sex trafficking, but it was an interesting,
Yeah.
like, little bit of gender difference that was going through my head from this game. I also hate. I hate Urbane so much. I hate.
Why?
So the point of the game is to find out who the strongest Mega Evolution trainer is, and who is that going to be?
Urbane.
No, the player. It's the player. The player is the strongest trainer. It's Pokemon.
I'm sure it's not Urbane.
Right. Urbane is second place. But the point of figuring out who the strongest Mega Evolution trainer is so that you can Mega Evolve as a special Floette and take it into Prism Tower and do whatever it is that they're going to do that's caused all the weird Mega Evolution stuff to be okay. The player is the strongest Mega Evolution trainer. So when Urbane takes Floette and Mega Evolves it to do all the stuff in Prism Tower, what happens?
Prism Tower explodes.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. It goes so unbelievably wrong. And it's like, oh, I wonder why. It's because Urbane's not the strongest Mega Evolution user. So yeah, of course it went bad. And he explains it in the game. He's like, stay out here in case things go bad. No! Things aren't gonna go bad if I go in the tower and actually take care of this.
Yeah.
Which then there's no game, there's no conflict, there's no fight, whatever.
But
the
there's not,
reasoning-
like, an option to do that.
There's not an option. It's piss poor. And it's like, I'm watching that cutscene where he's in the tower and I'm like, that should be me. I was the strongest Mega Evolution trainer. I should be the one up there with Floette. That's actually my Floette now.
Someone stole my Pokemon. Team Rocket.
And this is supposed to
Back
be
at it
this
again.
guy who's like, supposed to be your friend and he wants to be so helpful, but he doesn't listen. He's an idiot. And we only do what he say because he's the leader of the team. And it's all he's done is proven to be incompetent. It's very annoying.
Yeah.
And the final boss fight was fine. The credits were the same credits song from X and Y, but it was remixed with the Lumio City theme.
Okay.
And it's called Kiseki, the credit song for X and Y. And it's one of my favorite songs. Like, it's one of those video game songs that like sounds like home. So it occupies the same space as the Stardew Valley title screen theme and Clock Town for me. So it hits that same home, this is where I belong and I'm safe type feeling that those games will make me feel as well. And I'm making myself want to play Stardew. I played Majora's Mask in October, and now playing like ZA, now I'm kind of like, I want to play Stardew. And so going and getting there felt so good.
Yeah.
I love all of the side characters in the game. There's 4 people on the team that you and Urbane are a part of, and the other 2 are great. I love them both so much. Pretty much every single side character is great for one reason or another.
Did they have like the detective guy that was in XY?
No, Looker's not in this. Emma, the girl who you save in the epilogue, is
Okay.
in the post game.
Okay.
She ends up taking his job, and she wears her fancy suit with a detective duster over it. You should get a duster. Yeah, well, we can discuss it later. Yeah, like all of them. I would basically get to the next set and be like, these are my favorite characters. I love that Gwyn and Canary are basically the me and the bad bitch I pulled by being autistic couple. And the thing that I love about it is that you could apply it to either of them. Like, either of them could make that meme.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's good.
Because they're both bad bitches and they're both autistic.
We love those kinds of couples.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And then, like, and I'm saying things that everyone knows. I love Gris and Griselda, and I love Laban and Shakinth, and I love Lysander in this game. I loved his character. I loved one of the things that I loved the most about Legend ZA is that it felt like the developers were not ashamed about anything in X and Y. And X and Y arguably had like the worst villain team motivation.
Yeah.
Right? Because Lysander wants to make a more beautiful world and people are using all of its resources, so he wants to kill all the people. Right? He was Thanos before Thanos. And everyone's like, that's such a lame idea. And I was like, I kind of get it. You know, like I've had the thought where it's like the world is beautiful, people are ruining it.
Mm-hmm.
If we remove the people who are ruining it, that'll make it better. And so instead we get a Lysander who is instead thinking about his actions and what it actually would mean to actually work to make the world a better place instead of just killing the people who are hurting it.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that we're getting that reflection. I feel like the game somehow referenced every mechanic that was in X and Y that didn't come back, like riding Pokemon and the skates, the roller skates. Why there isn't...
Are there bikes?
There's not bikes. But they don't talk about that. But there's also not bikes in like the other games.
Yeah, not in
So-
the city, I guess. But
Well, no, you could bike in the city in X and Y, but there aren't bikes in Scarlet and Violet. There was a bike in
Well, but
Sword and
there's,
Shield, but it was lame.
there
There weren't bikes in Sun and Moon.
There weren't bikes in Scarlet and Violet, but couldn't you like ride your Pokemon around?
That's what you did instead of being on a bicycle.
So, and there were Pokemon that were shaped like bikes.
Right, but you couldn't ride those.
Really?
Yeah, you could only ride the legendary.
You couldn't ride the Pokemon shaped like a bike.
No, there were people who did, but you didn't. Because you had your legendary.
But who cares? I want to ride the bike Pokemon.
I want to ride a bike.
If your bike out in the garage was a real Pokemon and you could still ride it, wouldn't you take that?
No,
But then you would have a Pokemon.
I wouldn't mind having a Pokemon.
It would be bike
Daisy is
shaped.
basically a Pokemon.
She basically is, yeah.
Like you're asking, like, do I want a horse?
Yeah, don't you want a horse?
You did get a horse. You were not the person to have this conversation with. You desperately want a horse.
I just want a horse because I think it would be funny. And I think horses are pretty funny.
They are pretty funny. That's very true. They are, gosh, they're very cool animals.
Have you seen, there's a video of
Have you ever
this,
actually ridden a horse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once, when I
Nice.
was like 5,
Yeah.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen this video of there's like this cat perched up on this horse's like stable?
Yeah.
And the horse just takes it by the scruff and just tosses it.
Oh no, I've not seen that. I've seen a bunch of cats riding
I
horses.
love that one. He just like the cat's just walking and the horse just turns to him, grabs him,
And
eats
eats
him.
That's
Yeah.
very funny.
I love those kinds of videos.
That's really good.
great.
Yeah, there weren't bikes in Arceus, Legends Arceus.
Okay.
So I don't feel as bad about them not really
because that
bringing
was
up
like
bikes.
the ancient times or whatever, right? So bikes
Sure.
weren't invented.
But I mean,
But
bikes are old. And at that time in actual human history, bikes did exist, I think.
bikes were like in 1880s kind of thing.
And I think that game was like the 1850s. So I think it's stretchable enough.
Similar time frame, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like there might have been any farthings during the Civil War? I know
I'm not the most sure.
that might have still been like horse wagon era.
But that's the thing, because it was in Japan, right? And Japan at that point in time was like no one else. So they were kind of behind everyone else technologically.
But they had bikes.
No. Not that I know of. They might have.
Yeah.
So yeah, like but I mean, they have a guy who does sky battles with you, or he does a sky battle with you. They do horde battles. Like it'll just randomly happen, and it's not like a random encounter, but like through the story, you'll fight a team of like 5 people, or like 5 wild Pokemon will come and attack you at once.
Yeah, so it's like the hordes or whatever from XY.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's a part where you fight people who send out 3 Pokemon at a time. So even though you only send out 1, that's still kind of like triple battles.
Yeah.
It wouldn't, in this setting, it doesn't make sense to have rotation battles because you can move around the whole battle arena. So rotating guys doesn't really make sense. Hey Daisy. And the Mega Evolution designs were great. I think they're all great. None of them are bad. Some of them are just fine. Others are good. Others are great.
Yeah.
And it felt fun to run around and do stuff in. I'm playing the game again with a friend of mine. So, like, it really hit. It was very good. It was a very good game. I have other thoughts too. I don't like, I thought, so there's a part, you remember the Yakuza type team? They're called the Rust Syndicate. And there's a part, so like you owe the Rust Syndicate all this money, so they make you do some work for them. You do this work for them. And I didn't like doing that work, but the game kind of made it feel like, no, you did a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually, you actually didn't do a bad thing. Like the bad guy actually has like a heart of gold despite being rough around the edges. Personally, I was like, no, this doesn't feel good. Like there were some people who were getting kind of rioty and they wanted answers from the company that's like introducing all the wild areas, and they want answers about the rogue Mega Evolution and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And the Rust Syndicate boss tells you to fight him, to like get him to be quiet. And I didn't like that because I was on his side. Like I was like, I want answers. Mm-hmm. I think this guy makes a lot of sense. And I thought that like fighting the guy who was like rioting, protesting, didn't feel very good. But that was portrayed as like, oh, you did such a good thing. And the thing that I really liked was at the end of this story mission, the boss says that he's coming to stay at your hotel. So like your base is a hotel that Az has built and is managing. And he's letting us stay there for free. So we're going around trying to help Lumio City because he's helping us. Mm-hmm. But the leader is also trying to raise money for the hotel. So he's trying to advertise and get people to stay. And that's why he takes out the loan against the Rust Syndicate. Or from the Rust Syndicate. The boss of the Rust Syndicate like announces, I'm coming to stay at your hotel tonight. And in my head, I'm like, is this like the rest of the game? Like he's gonna be here watching us, like keeping an eye on us, and like just being a general threatening presence, like as we're going through the game. And I was like, that's wild. What a change. Like that's crazy. Because I'm already like having I had the thoughts about the gender around this. I had the thoughts about like the rioting and like being suppressive. And now they're gonna like, now the bad guy is watching us all the time and we can't do anything about it because we're in debt to him. And he like threatened to like burn the place down. So he's like, I'm staying there, and if you refuse me, well, we wouldn't want to see what happens to your hotel, right? So I'm like, this is fantastic. Like put the bad guy right up in our nose. And then what ends up happening is the next morning he comes down, pays his bill, and he pays way too much money. And he's like, what, you guys aren't going to take a tip? And it's like, this is enough money for us to pay you back, and the hotel is set. And he's like, yeah. And it just turns out that he liked the main character so much.
Oh.
Right? Because we were able to like beat him in a fight and everything.
Okay.
You know? So we kicked his butt, and he ended up liking us. So he was down to make our hotel success and pay off our debt. So we didn't owe him anymore. And that was it. Like, he shows up later, because the next set of train, because like there's like the bosses, they're kind of like the gym leaders actually. Right, so the next set is this fierce dragon trainer who made a deal with a very rich fairy trainer, that if the fairy trainer would do her like a favor, or like it ended up being like we'll have a battle. If I win, you leave me alone, you leave us alone. If you win, I'll do whatever you want. And they ended up losing, so they have to now do whatever they want. And they're a very rich fairy trainer. So they've got her dressed up as a maid, even though she's like this ferocious, strong dragon trainer.
Mm-hmm.
So it's totally humiliating. People ship them. I don't.
Of course people ship them.
Oh, of course people ship them. But it's another very interesting dynamic. It's very cool. It's just, like, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And so you're dealing with this maid person who is, like, trying to, like, do her job correctly, but really wants to, like, bust out and break free. I was hoping that part of our gig was we were going to actually, like, free her and let her do her thing and see, like, some cool dragon trainer design instead of dragon trainer in a maid outfit. But whatever.
Yeah.
She was cool. Her boss was a great enemy. Like, there's so many like great jokes that came out of it. There's a section where you have a little adventure in the sewers.
Okay.
And that was one of the most fun parts of the game for me. Like, that was the first part of the game where I was like, this is fantastic. Just, it was dank and gross, and that's where it fits, I guess, a little bit in this grander Bob D. Doom Metroid.
Yeah.
But also, like, Victor Hugo has that whole section in Les Mis about the sewers. So I've spent quite a lot of time at Victor Hugo's request thinking about the sewers of Paris.
I haven't actually read Les Mis.
It's right there. I know, I was looking at your books too, and I'm like, I might want to borrow a lot of your books.
Yeah, you could read some.
There's a lot that I want to read. Yeah, so that's Legend ZA. I think I've exhausted all my talking points. I loved it so much. And now we're on to Doom. Doom 2016, number one game of 2025 for Dylan Mad Dr. Walsh.
Doom. Why is it? Why do you think it's better than
The aesthetic.
16?
I think all the demons look so much better in 2016. I like the maps, I like the arenas more,
Yeah.
and I like that you don't have to jump as much. I like that it is more run and gun than jump and shoot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that bit.
The moving around with the, like, if you could take the super shotgun out of Eternal, put it into 2016.
It was in 2016.
But not the meat hook.
Not the meat, yeah.
I want the meat hook.
Okay.
I want the meat hook. I also prefer the design of, I don't remember what it was called in Eternal, but it was the Gauss Cannon in 2016. And that was my favorite gun. Actually, my favorite overall
Yeah,
gun.
I did like that one. That was kind of
Yeah,
like
the big superpower laser.
Sniper rifle.
A little bit, yeah. Like where it was just one big, powerful shot.
You aim for the head, pretty much.
Right. I really like the design of the Eternal version of that more than the Gauss Cannon in 2016.
Okay.
So there are a few designs where I think Eternal did better, but
Yeah.
I like the Revenants more. I like the Cacodemons more. I like Pinky's more. Like every demon, I like more in 2016. I appreciate the jokes that they made with regarding the demons, like how like giving the cacodemon a pupil made it seem more cartoony, so it's funnier. I get it. I don't I don't care for humor as much in these things, and so I'm very much like, yes, give Doomguy a unicorn suit. That's quite good and appropriate, but that's not a thing for me.
Yeah, it only pops up every once in a while.
It elevates it. Like, it does make it better, but it's not something where I'm like, this game rules because I'm using a unicorn suit, right?
I'm kind of that way though.
Yes, you definitely have more of a penchant for the silly than I do, in terms of like needing it. Like, I'm just more serious.
But I think I agree that I liked 2016 better than Eternal. But I haven't played the Eternal DLC yet.
The Eternal DLC is so good. Like, that's one of those things where it's like, that makes it, like, it really becomes a thing where it's like, I'm really getting into how the games feel and how you move around in them and how you engage, like, with the world as a player in them. Because in terms of, like, level design and challenge, like, Eternal is better.
Yeah.
And for me, games are really a place where I'm really thinking about, how am I feeling in this world, engaging with this world in the ways that the game has let me do, right? Like, that's why Bob D's on the list, right? Because Bob D, the change involves how you interact with the world, and it just totally, like, flips. It, like, felt like it changed the, it didn't literally do this, but conceptually it almost felt like they changed the game from a 2D game to a 3D game. It was, and so and that's one of those reasons why it really stuck to me, because it really affected how you move and engage with the world. And that's one of the cool things about the Prime series, right, is the scan visor as a way to engage with the world and learn more about it just from making sure you're looking at things. And yeah, like, moving around in Doom, firing the guns, like, it really was a great, the basics of Doom, right? And then, like, Eternal and Dark Ages are getting into, like, okay, let's get a little bit further from,
like, adding on to it.
Shooting guns.
Yeah. I feel like, like, Eternal definitely got more into the movement aspects of it, and but I feel like 2016 was definitely more about just like, let's get the aesthetics right, let's get the guns right, and
the feel's excellent. And not to say that the feel is bad in Eternal or
but I feel like
Dark Ages.
They like spent more time working on like the movement and the levels in those games. Like, you can really tell that the level design in Eternal is like crazy over the top.
It's crazy over the top, and it feels good. Like, that's another one of those things.
It's fun to explore.
It's and like the meat hook is just, it's so good zipping around the maps with the meat hook.
Yeah.
Like, it's gosh.
I love 2016, just like the first like intro aesthetics wise, just because it's like you're like waking up and you don't realize until you play the game that you were just like found in hell pretty much. And that's fucking sick, honestly.
Well, and like the Samuel Hayden's monologue into pumping the shotgun and then the title screen is so great.
That one's, it's my favorite because it's like, do you remember there was this one meme in COVID era where it was like the one Flintstones vitamin gummy I ate in 2015 preparing to combat
Yeah, fighting COVID. Yes,
virus
I have
in
seen
my
that.
body.
Yes.
I love that
That-
game so much.
Well, and like, I really love Samuel Hayden and Vega.
Mhm.
And so in 2016 is Samuel Hayden and Vega all the way through.
Yeah.
Right? You have to, Vega is in your ship out the gate in Eternal.
Mhm.
It's like, okay, that's neat. I wish that we knew how we got our ship. Like, that's still a hole where I'm like, that's kind of a jump, I think.
Well, I think that's just because, like, the Sentinels or whatever, or the Angel people just kind of flew in and they were like, oh, Earth needs help. We give ship.
No.
No.
That doesn't line up with what happens later on in the games.
I don't know.
Like, it makes more sense for that to have been Doom Guy's ship while he was a Sentinel, and he went back and found it. But I kind of want to know how he got there, because the last thing we see in Doom 2016 is Samuel Hayden launching him to who knows where.
Yeah.
You know, so if he's on, like, the dark side of the moon, I want to see him get off the dark side of the moon, find his ship, and then
Get back.
get back.
Yeah.
You know, I really wanted to have, like, a fight with Samuel Hayden and get, like, the Crucible back and everything. And so getting to a spot where in Eternal he's just already beaten, it's kind of like, well, sucks to be you, loser. You know, and that's one of the things about 2016 too, is Samuel Hayden brings in this level of colonialization
Mhm.
that made it such an interesting commentary, where it's like, yeah, your overconsumption is like relying on demonic power,
Yeah, and
right?
that's the
Like, it's
reason
just
why
gonna
hell-
hurt people and you're blind
And that's why
to
there's
that.
a reason.
that it's hell.
There's a
Yeah.
portal to hell.
Like, it's a brilliant it's really on the nose, right? But it's like quite apt of a metaphor.
Mhm.
And so just making Samuel Hayden this like perfect capitalist. The only thing that's nice about Samuel Hayden is that he actually is competent.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's kind of the only thing where it's like he at least got there because he was so good at what he was doing. You know, it's not just because he no doubt was rich, but he was also revolutionarily smart.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, I love Samuel Hayden in Vega. And like, what the best part, I think, in Eternal, like, the best moment is
When you chuck him through a portal.
it's not when you check him through a portal. He's on your ship already, so he's in your ear, and you figure out that you need to go to the lost city of Hebeth on Mars, and he's like, it's down in deep layers under the crust. And then, like, when he realizes that you're going to use the BFG 10,000 to fire a hole to the center of Mars just by shooting at the planet, and he's like, you can't shoot a hole to the center of Mars.
And then you just fucking do it.
Well, and then the quest status becomes blow a hole to the center of Mars.
It's great.
It's so good.
I also love the bit where you're like about to fight the Marauder and you just chuck Sam
Yes.
through the portal.
Through the
'cause
portal,
You're just like, fuck this guy. Like, it's so great. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I want to play the DLC, but I gotta
Yeah.
buy the DLC.
I've got it. Play it on my PlayStation. Huh? Because it's a controller? Dude,
Yeah, I would like to mouse.
I've got the Ancient Gods DLC, like, on my PlayStation. For Doom Eternal. I mean, you could play it the way that I've got it, or you can cry about it. Just play it on an easier difficulty.
No. No.
Play it on seriously, it's great. Like, I mean, that's how I did it. It was good. Okay, then just play it on Nightmare on a controller and get good.
Yeah.
and then you don't have to spend money.
But it's also one of those things that I would like to spend money on because it's actually good.
It is actually good.
And if they ever have like a Steam sale on it, that would be the time to get it. You know?
Yeah, is it on your wish list? Like, are you following it?
I think so. Yeah, that and Shadow of the Erdtree are the DLCs that I need to do. And I guess Pikmin 3, whatever. Because they had a DLC to the area.
And like Olimar and Louie's story, it's good. It's fun. That's another one where it's like I've got that game.
Yeah, well, I mean, I played through Pikmin 3.
On Wii U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But never on Switch.
Yeah, and I've got it on Switch.
Yeah.
And there we go. Those are my top 10 games.
That was 10 games.
Yeah, so coming up next for me is Metroid Prime 3 Corruption and then Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. After that, I'm going to play Hollow Knight and Silksong. And then after that, I'm tempted to play Deltarune, but I'm going to just start over. And I know I'm just going to start over when the full game releases anyway, so I'm kind of tempted to just wait for the full game release, actually. And so then that puts me at caught up on game releases that I wanted to play, so then I end up in a situation where I'm actually playing Hades and Journey like I said I would before all of these games were coming out. But I'm also still looking forward to Rhythm Heaven Paradise.
Journey's honestly pretty short.
It's pretty short.
Like, you can probably get through that in a day if you really wanted to.
Yeah. So, I mean, I honestly could boot Journey up tomorrow.
It's also,
and beat it over the
like,
weekend.
one of my favorite games. It's
Right.
really good.
I really do want to play it. Yeah, that's everything I've got. Do you have gaming plans for this upcoming year?
I would like to finish Super Metroid.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
It's fun.
Yes. How have you not done that yet? It's a great
Because
game.
I've been trying to graduate college
And play TF2.
and play TF2. Which I'll probably play more TF2.
Yeah.
I would also like to play.
I wouldn't mind giving it a try.
I go to
If the Gaben Cube comes out, I would do TF2 on Gaben Cube.
I still would love it if they just called that thing the GameCube 2.
GameCube 2 would be so funny.
Because I think that they have enough money. I think Valve has enough money to go into that legal battle with Nintendo and just be like...
I wouldn't like the precedent if they lose.
But it would be so funny if they
It would be a
won.
lot
It would be
easier
so...
if they instead approached Nintendo and said, here's a $250 billion. We want to name our console the GameCube 2. Please give us the right to do so.
And their reasoning for it would be like, you know that we only know how to count to 2, right?
Right.
Like Half-Life 2.
They can't go to 3.
TF2.
And if the GameCube is so good, why isn't there a GameCube 2?
Exactly. I love the idea of that being named the GameCube 2. I think even if it's not called that, that is like, and you get one, that is what I'll call it.
Yeah.
Like every time you boot it up, I'm like, oh, you got the GameCube
You
2 out right now.
You can make, you know how the GameCube has the circle on top that says like Nintendo GameCube?
Mm-hmm.
You could, if you made a sticker that was like Valve GameCube 2, and like I would slap that on top.
I mean, yeah.
Like in the same font and everything.
Yeah. I think, but you wouldn't, like, the legal precedent there, if Nintendo won, would be like, oh, if someone makes this thing.
But it's also like a, not even Steam
slap.
can, not even Steam and Valve can stand up to Nintendo.
Yeah, but it's like
Like I don't like that.
but it's their thing. Like you're using their name. It's basically like if you were like, oh, it's the Wii too.
I wonder if the
basically did
Wii
that
U
with
was
the
called the
Wii U.
Wii. If the Wii U was called Wii 2, I wonder if it would have been
You would
like,
just,
oh yeah,
like,
it's
take
different.
off the T.
Right. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I think other than that, like, I would like to get through Elden Ring. Maybe play those DLCs if I can buy them.
Lies of P?
Lies of P, yes, I have to play that.
Dark Souls?
I gotta play Dark Souls 2.
Dark Souls?
Dark Souls?
Dark Souls?
Crab Souls?
Crab Souls?
Crab Souls was actually pretty good.
Oh, you played it? Oh. I did watch, I watched Playframe play it.
I mean, everything that I've seen out of it, it's basically just Dark Souls, but you're a crab.
And there's puns.
And there's puns.
It's a little bit more lighthearted,
and-
but it still hits really heavy issues.
And all the weapons are like trash cans and things, which I think is like.
Yeah, and the shell system is very cool. Like it's definitely like a. I mean, just watching Playframe play it, it was very like, this is a great game.
Yeah, and it's like you can tell where it's inspired from, but it's also like they did their own shit.
Right, they
Which is
did
cool.
enough about it to be like, this is cool,
Yeah.
and it also like fits with what's going on in terms of like being in the sea, and it's a hard battle and like a difficult place to live.
Yeah, and the story is actually kind of cool
Mhm.
because you're like, oh, what's wrong with the ocean?
Mm-hmm.
Pollution. Oh my gosh. Who would have thought?
It's great.
It is pretty good. I don't know, maybe I'll do more Nubby's Number Factory.
Maybe.
I saw that they came out with an update. They added more items and
Nice.
things.
That's fun.
Um,
I think Peglin was like the
Peglin.
like old gamey type thing with a twist that I wanted to play.
Yeah, it's similar to Nubbies and Ballionaire and basically every pachinko game.
Right. Right. Well, I mean, it's Peggle.
Yeah. Yeah, it is Peggle. Peggle's fun though.
Peggle was fun though.
It's also an easy game to understand.
But there's also a billion games that are like, this does look fun. I think I want to play it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just getting through
Okay,
the
hold on.
backlog unless like Rhythm Heaven Paradise or Rift of the Necrodancer comes out.
Before I end this, I want to figure out.
You pulled out your phone for one of my videos, dude.
Yes.
That's not our thing.
because I need to figure out which game I was talking about earlier. I need to know.
It was Toy Story 2.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
We
This is
discussed
the
this.
game that I couldn't remember.
What are you looking at?
My Steam games.
Oh, your Steam games. Okay.
Inscription. It is Inscription.
Inscription. That's a typing game.
No, it is not a typing game, sir.
What am I thinking of?
It's like a deck builder where you like get these cards and it's a board game. And you're in this guy's house.
I didn't realize you were in a guy's house. This Inscription is made by the same people who made Howl. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah.
What the game that I was thinking of was it had like a white skull and you type stuff. To Cryptmaster.
Turnip Boy commits tax.
The game I was thinking of was Cryptmaster. I was not
They
thinking
made a
about
new
Turnip Boy.
Turnip Boy game.
Yes.
Did you see that?
Mhm.
Forget the name of it though.
I also would like to play like Little Gator Game.
Okay.
And the frog detectives. Those would be fun.
See you later, alligator.
Also that would also be fun. Little gamer. Gah! Little gator game is different.
Have you ever played Snaky Bus?
I've not played it, but I've seen it.
It's like
Snake.
Snake, but you're a bus.
Right. It's closer to a subway.
A little bit, yeah. Because you... No, but it's just a huge, long, bendy bus.
Subway.
Dude, just keep adding...
What's
bins.
bus backwards? It's Subway.
It is.
Eat fresh.
Eat fresh.
I think that's it. That's all I've got.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing
That's
this
all
with
I
me
have.
for the longest of my top 10 games ever.
Yeah,
It's a lot
sorry
longer,
for
but I've got
making it like
No, that's okay.
2 hours or whatever.
That's
this
okay.
is.
This was, I think it was longer than 2 hours.
That your phone is
I don't
about
know.
to
It was a
fucking
long time.
explode. You're gonna touch that
It's
thing.
so
It's gonna
hot.
be like
Yeah.
a nuclear warhead.
we go.
Or something
Don't-
like that.
We've been filming for 2 hours and 40
Oh my
minutes.
God.